Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to the 2015-2016 Boys ICC Conference Tournament Championship between the Community Christian Panthers and Parkview Christian. Starting lineup, first of all, for Parkview, they will be the visitors on the scoreboard. They will start at guard, 6-foot senior Russell Lanehart. The other guard will be 5'9" junior Jared Hagan. The forwards are 6'2" junior Jack Swenson and 6'1" junior Austin West. At center is 6'5" senior Zach Anderson. Parkview in their blue uniforms with white numbers, letters, and trim. Coached by Don Davidson. Been around for a long time. A lot of respect for that man. And he's gotten his Parkview Christian team to the championship here to take on Community. Starting lineup for the Community Christian Panthers. At guards will be 5'6" senior junior Castaneda and 6' senior Sam Denon. The forwards are 6'3" senior Keaton Doty and 6'2" senior Robbie Jansen. And at center will be 6'4" senior Josh Mitchell. The Panthers will be in their white uniforms tonight, coached by Scott Lyons. Community going right to left here tonight as we sit next to the scorer's table.
Well, here we go.
All right, opening tap here tonight, played into the backcourt and tracked down by junior Castaneda. So Castaneda will bring it up for the Panthers, going right to left here. Robbie Jansen down the lane. Good pass underneath to Josh Mitchell. Had that blocked, but it will stay with Community. It's going to be an interesting battle inside tonight between 6'4" Josh Mitchell and 6'5" Zach Anderson.
Boy, it is.
Zach's got plenty of size, about 240 pounds. Jansen's three is off the mark. Rebound tipped down to Anderson, and back the other way comes Parkview. On the right wing for West. Back top of the key now for Lanehart. Back to West, and we got a whistle and a reach-in on Robbie Jansen. That'll be the first on Robbie and team first on Community. And it comes to the wing. Runner rolls around and off for Lanehart. A rebound inside and thrown away off of Anderson. Well, we were talking a little bit before we came on the air tonight, the fact that Community has gotten off to a slow start in 4 or 5 of their last 6 or 7 games or so. And you wonder if at one point if that's going to come back to haunt them or not.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach would like to see them chuck it up here and get a faster start.
Pass inside to Mitchell. He'll fire and score from that post down low. And Mitchell makes it a 2-0 lead for Community. As in it will come, and now Jared Hagan to bring it up for Parkview.
Boy, it's amazing how the game is speeded up from the girls' game to the boys' game.
Speed and size in this game.
The girls' game was nothing to sneeze at.
That was a good game, double overtime. Romeoville ended up beating Fafka.
Okay.
Now along the baseline, Lanehart forces it up. That won't go. Rebound tipped out. Tracked down by Sam Denon. He lost it, though. And Parkview gets it back. Off on the wing, Lanehart. Back out front to Hagan. On the wing for Swenson. Baseline jumper, rattles around it off. Anderson goes back up and scores. Not much that Robbie or Junior Castaneda could do with that. He's about a foot shorter than.
Yeah, Junior was there. He blocked out, but Anderson was so far above him, it didn't make any difference.
Tied at 2. Doty's jumper won't go, and it will stay Panther basketball underneath the hoop. 5:49 to go in the first. We're tied at 2. This is the ICC Boys Conference Championship game. In the post, Mitchell back out top. Doty for 3. That rattles off, no good. Rebound, Mitchell.
Beautiful. What a nice rebound inside and put back up around, hook around underneath.
4-2 Community, 5:35 to go in the first. Far side, Lanehart trying to work there. Out front to Hagan. Community staying in what looks like 2-3 zone here early. Far wing to Lanehart. Baseline 3 ball. That won't go for Austin West. And the rebound to Castaneda, and back up come the Panthers. Doty along the baseline, floats that up, no good. Rebound Mitchell underneath. And we got a whistle, and I believe Zach Anderson is going to get called for a push. Boy, was he really leaning. Well, it's on Jack Swenson. That's his first and team first. Zach Anderson in there at 6'5", 240 pounds in the middle of the floor. Robbie Jansen's pass is an errant one.
And yes, he is that big.
By Castaneda. Oh, he's a big kid. Inside, Doty gets a step, missed the layup. Rebound back to Keaton again inside, floats it up, and that won't go. Rebound Mitchell, tried to save it. Here comes Parkview on the run. Russell Lanehart lost it. Picked up by Sam Dennett. Castaneda ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell in the post. Spins underneath, and that deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Community. 4:39 to go in the first. 4-2 is the lead for Panthers. So Keaton Doty to play it in from the baseline. And it comes Castaneda. Now Doty on the left wing for 3. That's way short. Rebound underneath to Castaneda, the smallest guy on the floor, comes away with the board.
I just want to say, how do you think he got that ball now?
Jansen's 16-footer, that won't go. Rebound down low, deflected, and Parkview comes away with it. Boy, Community is ice cold.
Yeah, they are.
Inside it goes for West. Now back up top to Hagan. That pass stolen by Sam Dennett. Dennett out on the run. Down the lane, gives it up for Doty, and he'll lay it off the glass and scores.
Nice pass. Good job by Sam. Dishing that ball off the last second.
6-2 Community. 4 minutes to go in the first. On the wing, 3 ball. That won't go. Denon forgot to box out. Down the lane goes Lanehart. Kicks it back out. 3 ball. Rattles in and out for Austin West. Rebound to Parkview, and they score. Zach Anderson with the bucket. Boy, you cannot give up that many shots at your Community. 6-4, the Panthers lead.
You're giving way too many second opportunities. You can't do that.
Underneath, Jansen. Denon, his jumper is blocked, and we got a foul. And, boy, that's interesting.
Yeah,
so
well,
the foul
what happened
on
was
Russell Lanehart, his first team second.
He blocked the ball real nice, but he elbowed him. Boom, with the block afterwards.
So Sam Denon at the line. He'll hit the first. And then he'll have another one coming. 7-4 is the lead for Community. Boy, you got to be coming with your big boy game tonight.
I guess so.
Second one good by Denon. Inbounds pass is just rolling and finally picked up right in front of us by Russell Lanehart.
He passed the ball down court, and the guy was coming down. I think it was West looking the other way.
West threw it away. Jansen on the run off to Denon.
Nice pass.
Nice touch pass to Keaton Doty, who lays it in. 10-4 Community. 3 minutes to go in the first. Panthers out to the 2-3 zone again. Left wing to Lanehart. Up top, Hagan. 3 ball on the wing. Rattles in and out for Austin West. And we got a whistle and a foul down, though. So the foul is on Community on Josh Mitchell. That will be his first.
Yeah, looks like Josh
Team
came up a little lane there on his left ankle.
And it comes for Lanehart. Up top of West. Now top of the key, Hagan. West underneath, Anderson working. And we got a whistle and a foul down low.
Oh, that was not a very good call, but boy, going to have to live with it.
So Josh Mitchell will pick up the foul. That'll be his second and team third. Free throw here, no good for Anderson. He'll have another one coming. Well, Josh going to have to be a little careful now because Community has
nobody take his place.
Not really any bench, not for that kind of size.
No, not for that size.
Second free throw for Anderson. Rattles in. Nice touch that time.
That's where they could use Shaq to come in for a little while. But Shaq's not here.
Nope. 10-5. Doty down the lane. Had that deflected out of bounds. And they're going to say they went off a community last. That's okay. Well, Parkview will get set to play it in here. As into the lineup for Parkview comes Danny Mendoza, a 5'10 senior. He will give Jack Swenson a little bit of a break. Kind of an interesting first quarter.
Yeah, and it's Parkview has evidently ample bench strength that they can use.
Well, they have a couple other big guys too.
Yeah.
If they need to give Anderson a rest.
And the
three ball on the wing. That's way off the mark, and it will be community basketball. And that three from Mendoza, when it came off the rim, it almost knocked out. I think it was Austin West.
It came right down like a shot out of a gun.
10-5 community. 2:08 to go in the quarter. Underneath it comes to Josh Mitchell. We got a whistle and charging foul on Sam Denon. That'll be his first and team fourth.
Never did understand when you come in like that why you don't jump straight up and pass the ball on the other side instead of flying out of control right on into the guy.
Yeah. He for sure ran over him too. Down to 2:05 to go in the quarter. 10-5 the lead for community. See what Parkview does here. Jared Hagan working left to right. Off on the wing. Three ball. No good for Austin West. And the rebound to Mitchell. And off it comes to Jansen.
That was saved by Junior Castaneda. He jumped up there and knocked the ball over to Josh Mitchell.
Doty tried to spin into a double team. That's deflected into the backcourt. That goes out of bounds. And it will be Parkview basketball. So it will be near side here with 1:38 to go. Community just kind of getting themselves in unneeded trouble from time to time. Anderson in the block. Comes back off to Lanehart. Now back out top to Hagan. Far side for West. 1:18 to go in the quarter. Underneath. That shot scores. Well, I don't know how he got that in, but Russell Lanehart manages to
That's
score.
one you're thankful for. He didn't know where it was going.
10-7 the lead now for community. 1:05 to go in the quarter. Denon picked up his dribble and now out front to Doty. Under a minute to go in the quarter. And the high post to Mitchell. He throws it away.
Josh wanted to pass it in the wing. The wing broke for the basket. Same time Josh passed it, and there was nobody there.
Well, once again, we've said it before, it's a slow start, and they've done this a lot lately. And, you know, so far they've managed to work out of it in the second half, but eventually you're going to have a slow start. It's going to cost you one of these times.
My problem with it, you have the big guy with 2 fouls already.
Yep. And there's Josh Mitchell taking a charge down low.
Oh, that was an obvious one, too.
Russell Lanehart will pick up his second, team third. Of course, you start to wonder, you take the risk of drawing a charge with 2 fouls in the first quarter, but
yeah,
it works.
You're putting a lot of faith in those referees when you do it. You certainly are.
Down to 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Community leads 10-7. Castaneda on the near side. Hands it back to Doty. They're just trying to work 4 corners here for the last 15 seconds of the quarter. Back off to Jansen. Now down to 10 seconds to go. Denon up top with 8. Sam double teamed out front. Castaneda. Jansen for 3 in the corner. That's good. Robbie Jansen with a triple. And that is going to end the quarter. So Robbie Jansen's triple gives community a 13-7 lead at the end of 1.
Well, the Panthers needed that last shot badly after they did some very slow play in the first quarter.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with quarter number 2. 13-7 is the lead for community over Parkview here in this boys ICC Conference Championship. We're back in just a moment on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Ricchetti's Cafe and Pizzeria in downtown Coal City is an authentic Italian restaurant that's all about sharing great food in a relaxing atmosphere. Ricchetti's has delicious paninis, sandwiches, calzones, salad, pasta, and of course, their incredible pizza. Plus, you can check out a game on one of their many TVs, and they have Wi-Fi too. Stop by Ricchetti's Cafe and Pizzeria today at 375 South Broadway in Coal City.
(13-7) is the lead for Community, with second quarter just about set to get underway. The girls' game, by the way, went to Romeoville Christian.
Boy, was that a game.
They won that thing in double overtime over Families of Faith, and they outscored Families of Faith 13-2 in double overtime.
And that 2 points was right before the buzzer. They went scoreless until right then.
I mean, they dominated the second overtime.
And I tell you, they got so far behind. It looked like Families of Faith had that thing won.
So Parkview playing left to right here, down the lane. Floater won't go for Austin West. And this will stay with Parkview with 7:51 to go in the half.
Well, Josh Mitchell's going to have a chore now. 2 fouls. He's trying to finish the first quarter. Now he's in the second quarter, and they're attacking in there.
On the baseline, it goes for Lanehart. Out front for West. Back out near the timeline for Hagan. Free throw line jumper rattles around it in for Danny Mendoza.
A nice shot right from the free throw line. He turned around and got a free throw line while the clock was running.
Danny had himself a nice game last time out for Parkview. In the post, Mitchell has that block, but we have a whistle and a foul underneath on Danny Mendoza. So that will be his first, and that will be team fourth.
They're getting a little too desirous of trying to block the big guys. Just go ahead and play your defense.
So Mitchell goes to the line. It's been interesting this year for Josh Mitchell at the free throw line. First one is way off the mark. And Josh
missed the rim and everything. Hit the backboard on the side of on the right side of the
It's been
rim.
strange with Josh because there's times where he'll hit 3 or 4 in a row, and then the next time he just has difficulty. So I don't know. Misses both there. It stays 13-9, the lead for Community. That pass picked off. Keaton Doty out on the run. Doty down the lane and lays it up and in from the left side.
Let's see. Panthers still 2-3 zone, looks like. They bring those front two guys, though, out a long ways, almost past the three-point line.
15-9 Community. Oh, that's a nice pass, and Anderson missed the layup.
Well,
Rebound tipped out.
If you're Anderson, you got to make that.
Boy, that is a beautiful pass from Austin West.
You got a shot inside. The guy that's opposing you's got 2 fouls.
Baseline Mendoza. There's another nice pass and a whistle and a foul.
That's going to be his second foul,
and
too.
Russell Lanehart will head to the free throw line. So Denon will pick up his second.
They got to play smarter defense than what they're playing right now. The Panthers do. And Parkview is running a nice offense. They're getting some inside shots. They're not making their layup so far, but they got a foul here. There's a free throw.
Good free throw from Lanehart. They'll have another one coming. 15-10 Community. 6:43 to go in the half. And he misses the second. Mitchell with the rebound.
That's Josh Mitchell's 4th rebound so far.
Doty, 15-footer on the wing. My goodness, that was almost an air ball. Tip back out, Jansen with it.
I don't know what that was all about.
Doty at the free throw line, out to Castaneda. Junior will reset here. Off it comes to Mitchell, the junior down the lane. He said, I think I'll just bring that back around.
Don't think I'll try it over those 6'5" guys.
In the post, Mitchell, my goodness, that was way off. 3 ball out front, good by Robbie Jansen. Well, Robbie has managed to hit a couple of those, and that's helped out Community for sure. 18-10 Community with the lead.
He's bailed them out twice. They're going to pull way out here.
That's not been pretty, that's for sure, for the Panthers, but they keep working. Parkview needs a shot to get back in this. Maybe that's it. Lanehart for 3. That's way off the mark. Jansen tracks it down, and he'll bring it up. Out on the run. Denon underneath to Doty, and he's fouled underneath, and he'll head to the free throw line. I don't know if that's on Anderson or the guy underneath.
I think it is
on Anderson. So that's Zach Anderson's first.
Anderson didn't need to do the chop block.
Yeah, that's well. And if he would come ask him why he called it, that would be he did have all ball, but the follow through got him on the shoulder. I mean,
all he had to do was put his hand. He wanted to get a what do you call it, crowd pleasing smash, and all he had to do was block the ball. Just go. Don't swing your hand.
My goodness, Doty misses a pair of free throws. And again,
here comes Parkview.
Not a quick start for Community, but they still hold an 8-point lead. Off on the wing, Hagan with it. Trying to give it back out front. Austin West on the wing for Lanehart. He almost lost it. Denon better be careful. He's going to pick up his third foul. Back out front to West. Back over to Hagan. Down to 5 minutes to go in the half. 18-10 Community. Lanehart, 15-footer, good. Boy, it's a pretty jump shot from Russell Lanehart.
That's right at the corner of the free throw line in the lane, and there's nobody taking him. He just got a free shot at it.
18-12, the lead now for Community. Castaneda back and forth on the wing. Denon, good pass to Mitchell. Oh, nice head fake. Missed the layup and tipped away underneath. Boy, got to get those buckets.
You do.
Both sides. The one Anderson missed and the one Mitchell missed. You have to make sure you get those. Back out front, Lanehart with it. Swings it back over to West. He'll fire a three. That's good. Woo! Triple for Austin West. First three of the game for Parkview, and it's 18-15. That was a nice looking shot. Floater in the lane won't go for Jansen. Rebound put back up and in by Mitchell.
Smart play by Anderson that time, too. He didn't pull up the foul, pick up the foul. So
you don't want to pick up a bad foul. Here's a break, 2-on-1 break. Denon down the lane, missed the layup. Rebound to Doty, that won't go. Tip back out, Mitchell in the lane. And Josh Mitchell for a travel. That into the lineup for Parkview comes Jeremy Osika. And we get a timeout to Parkview. 3:49 to go in the half. 20-15 is the lead for Community. Take a break. Come back with more of this boys ICC championship in just a moment.
ACN representative Pete Treby has a very simple way for you to save money on your monthly bills. All you have to do is go to Pete's website and fill out the free analysis form. Then Pete will show you a detailed way to save money on everything: wireless, satellite TV, high-speed internet, local and long distance, computer support, and coming soon, save money on energy. Go to the sponsors page on this website, click on ACN Representative Pete Treby's link, fill out the free analysis form, and start saving money today. Quigley Technology Services is your local source for computer help. They have built numerous websites, including ours here at the Christian Internet Sports Network. Quigley Technology Services also specializes in virus removal, so your computer will get back to full speed now. And you can trust them for first-class computer repair, including free local pickup and delivery, plus on-site service, including after hours. Contact Quigley Technology Services at 815-293-7844 or stop by at quigtech.com. That's QUIG tech.com.
20-15 is the lead for Community. 3:40 to go in the half. In the corner with it is West. Back out front to Hagan. Ooh, that pass almost got picked off. Pull-up jumper on the wing. That's way short for Osika. And we get a whistle and a foul down low on Robbie Jansen. So,
yeah, I don't know how smart that foul was either.
Jansen with this second. And team sixth. So at the free throw line for Parkview is Austin West. First one is short. And Austin will have another one coming.
Hasn't been a free throw clinic, that's for sure.
Second free throw, that's good. Hit the front of the rim and rolled in. Good touch for Austin. 20-16, the lead for Community. Down to 3:20 to go in the half. Castaneda on that far side, back to Doty. Holds in between the circles here out front. And now Castaneda will walk back out and take over. And The Panthers will start up what looks like a 1-4 set on offense. Jansen for three.
Oh,
That's
man.
way off the mark.
That was off from the time it left his hand.
Down to 3 minutes to go in the half. Pass in the middle. Shot there. Won't go by Osika. And it will be Parkview basketball. As Hagen to inbound from the baseline. A couple of cutters across. Now up to the top of the key for West. Austin trying to get a step. Working baseline. Ran out of room. 3 ball on the wing. That's good. Triple for Jared Hagen. Nice looking shot and a good pass as well. 20-19, the lead for Community. 2:35 to go in the half.
Wasn't it just 20-15?
They made one free throw, so it's 20-16.
Oh, that's true.
Well, a 1-point game. Doty out front, trying to get a step. Now swings it back across to Jansen. Castaneda, baseline to Denon. Little floater from 10 feet is good.
I'd like to see him do more. He's got a good game under control.
22-19, the lead for Community as Doty gets over there and knocks that out of bounds on a dive. The Panthers extending that 2-3 zone out. And it comes in the backcourt for Hagen.
Keep getting these people on to check into our table here.
West,
all right.
Back up top, Lanehart down the lane. That's blocked. And that foul on Keaton Doty, that'll be his first, and team 7. That's
okay.
Also interesting. At the free throw line goes Russell Lanehart with 1:58.
Yeah, Keith thought so too.
First one's good. Russell will have another one coming. He's 2 for 3 from the line so far tonight. Back in for Parkview is Danny Mendoza. 22-20. The lead now for Community with 1:58 to go in the half. And what it is, Community starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble. They got 3 guys with 2 fouls. Parkview not really there yet. Free throw by Lanehart is good. And it's now 22-21 Community. Castaneda on the far side, double teamed. Swings it back out. Denon almost lost it. Now back to Castaneda.
That 2-3 zone's extended out, man. Actually, they got a 2-2 zone almost with Anderson on Mitchell.
So Community being very patient here, which is what you want to see. Make sure you get a good shot. Castaneda picks it up now off to Denon. Up top, Jansen. On the wing, Castaneda for 3. Wow, that's way off the mark. And whistle, and Sam Denon's out of bounds. Well, I've seen some off shots for Community in the last few
really
games,
off
but today it's not even. I mean, it's nowhere close.
No, it's not. It's really wild.
Hagen into the front court, off on the wing for Lanehart. That pass picked off. Doty out on the run, down the lane, missed the layup. Rebound tipped up, no. Mitchell back up and in.
Boy, can you believe that? Another missed layup.
24-21 Community, down to 43 seconds to go in the half. That tapped out of bounds, and it will stay with Parkview. Robbie's got to be careful, too. Jansen, you don't want to pick up a bad third foul with 40 seconds to go in the half. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Him or, there's 3 guys in Community, but also Russell Lanehart's got 2 for Parkview. Boy, it's a nice move. Russell Lanehart splits the double team and lays it in. 24-23.
He forced that ball out between 2 guys.
Doty out front. On the 25 seconds to go. Jansen for 3. That won't go. Rebound tipped. Mitchell comes up with it. Little fadeaway won't go. And the rebound down low to Anderson. And we got a whistle and a foul on Josh Mitchell. So that'll be a third on Mitchell.
That's what you don't want to do. You don't let your head get out of the game.
So to the free throw line for Parkview goes Zach Anderson. 12 seconds to go in the half. Now for Community, there's plenty of things that have gone wrong in the first half, that's for sure. This hits the back iron and falls through for Anderson. He'll have another one coming. We're tied at 24 here at the half, or almost at the half. 12 seconds. I got ahead of myself.
Well, biggest number on that scoreboard is number 31 has 3 fouls.
Well, the second one is no good. Rebound underneath to Doty. And back the other way comes Community. Down the lane, we got a whistle and count the bucket. Well, I can't really say as I completely agree with that either, but a foul on Jared Hagan. That will be his first. And team sixth.
He had this mystery look on his face too, like what?
So Keaton Doty heads to the free throw line with 6 seconds to go in the half. And he'll hit the free throw as well. 27-24 Community, down to 5 seconds to go. Mendoza off, 2 seconds, 1 second. Hagan fires at the buzzer, nope. And that'll do it for the first half.
Wow.
Well, that was an interesting half of basketball.
Yeah, well, it was different anyway, wasn't it?
Well, I've seen Community play a lot this year. I don't think I've ever seen them shoot the ball that bad for a stretch of 2 quarters, maybe ever. That was interesting. So we're at the half, 27-24 is the lead for Community over Parkview.
Well, one thing about it, they played their worst half of shooting in the whole year probably, and they're still ahead, which is amazing. But they got one guy with 3 fouls, big Josh Mitchell, and that's going to be hurting.
Yeah. So it's down to a 3-point game here at the half. Let's get to your first half scoring totals. First of all, for Parkview Christian, 9 points for Russell Lanehart. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Austin West has 4 points, including a 3. He's 1 of 2 from the line. Jared Hagan with 3 points. Danny Mendoza with 2. And Zach Anderson with 6 points. He's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Parkview, 2 of 8 from 3-point range. For Community, Sam Denon with 4 points. He's 2 of 2 from the line. Keaton Doty with 9 points. He's 1 of 3 from the line. Josh Mitchell with 8. He's 0 for 2 from the line. And Robbie Jansen with a couple of threes for 6-point total. Community 2 for 5 from 3-point range. That's enough to you for our rebounding totals.
All right, rebounding. First of all, for Parkview, we have Russell Lanehart with 3 rebounds. Jared Hagan with 2. Jack Swenson had 2. Austin West had 3. Zach Anderson had 5 for a total of 15. For Community Christian, we had Junior Castaneda with 2. Sam Denon had 1. Keaton Doty had 4. Josh Mitchell had 7 rebounds. Robbie Jansen had 3 for a total of 17. So at the end of the first half, Community does hold a slight edge in rebounding, 17-15, and it's only a 3-point game.
It's been, we touched on this right at the beginning of the game, too, that Community has put together 5 or 6 games where the first half has not been very good. And so far, they've managed to play themselves out of that in the second half of games. Your problem now is Josh Mitchell's got 3 fouls. If he gets 4 or 5 fouls, there is no one to stop Zach Anderson. I mean, there's no one. So if that becomes a further issue, Community is going to be in a little bit of trouble. The thing that Parkview has done well, for the most part here tonight, is they move the ball around. They've gotten good looks. They've hit a couple of threes, and they've had 3 or 4 other wide open looks.
Yes,
so they're getting those. Anderson has played okay down low, and Community is just not shooting the ball well. I mean, that's all there is to that.
I play a lot of a big compliment to the Parkview defense.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
They're able to pull out here, and they're able to pull out and not allow any outside shooting. And they've got the big guy, Anderson, to roam around underneath the basket. He can stop anything inside.
Yeah.
And so with him inside, they've got the luxury of relaxing on the inside and going ahead and shoving the defense out, taking the game away from the other team.
Interesting thing so far toward the end of this year is that Community has always managed to seem to play through that. I know last time Parkview came to town and they played at Community ended up winning that game by like 11 points. I mean, it was double digits. It was 10 or 11, 12 points, something like that. but that was at the half, and right before the half, Parkview, just like this, Parkview had a lead or was tied right at the half, and Community had to battle the entire game to overcome some problems. And, I mean, let's face it, the 6'5", 240-pound mountain in the middle doesn't make things particularly easy to try to work around.
Yeah, because he's not only tall, pretty athletic, but he's big. And so he can take up that room underneath quite well. And he's like you say, he's like Mount Pisgah in there or something. He can cover that in there, and boy, nobody gets in.
I mean, there's two things in this second half that's going to make the difference. One is if Mitchell could stay out of further foul trouble. If he gets in further foul trouble, Community's in big hole. And the other thing is if Parkview can get shots to fall, which they traditionally haven't been able to do so well, but if they can get, let's say they shoot 50% from three-point range in the second half.
Oh, boy.
If they can do that, Community would be in trouble because they're allowing those outside shots to happen to try to keep the ball away from Anderson down low. So if they can either hit threes or get Mitchell in foul trouble, Parkview could very easily win this. I mean, there's no doubt.
This game is completely up for grabs right now. There's nobody that's in a favorite position because Community's got the lead, only 3 points, but they've got their big guy inside with 3 fouls, and he's had to back off. They got one layup underneath because he couldn't attack the person attacking the basket. So yeah, it's if he gets one more foul, they're going to run rampant in there.
All right, well, we got 3 minutes before the start of half number 2. 27-24 is the lead for Community. We'll take a break. We'll come back with your second half in just a couple of minutes here. You're listening to the ICC Conference Boys Championship game here on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Teresa's Styling Salon in Wilmington is a casual, family-friendly salon that caters to people of all ages. Teresa's provides everything from haircuts to perms to manicures, and they can highlight or color your hair for that special look. Teresa's is located in the Southgate Plaza on Water Street in Wilmington. Call today for an appointment at 815-476-1955. That's 815-476-1955.
Phelan Acres Bible Church is the perfect place if you are looking for a church to call home. They have services every week, including Sunday school at 9:45, morning worship at 11, and Wednesday night prayer meetings at 7. Phelan Acres Bible Church is located at 26009 Willow Lane in Wilmington, Illinois. And for more information, call 815-476-7818. That's 815-476-7818. If you need something done around your house, chances are Beth's Busy Bees can get it done. They specialize in residential and commercial cleaning, but they can also do lawn care, small home remodeling and repair jobs, and even things like caregiving. Beth's Busy Bees is a small family-owned business, and they will treat you right every time. Call 815-685-1111 for Beth's Busy Bees today.
All right, 27-24 is the lead for Community. We got one more half of basketball in the entire conference season. This is it. Once this game is over, the ICC conference is done for the year basketball-wise. Now, well, I shouldn't say that. All-Star game, by the way, if what you want to do toward the end of February that's entertaining, February 29th, which is a Monday down at Grace in Kankakee, there will be the girls and guys all-star games, slam dunk, three-point competition. And I'm telling you, that guys all-star game, that's going to be something.
They should have a lot of fun doing that.
That's going to be something.
No pressure. You get to just play the heart out.
All right, so Community will get the ball first to start the second half. They're going left to right here, leading this game by 3, and it's a precarious lead, to say the least. Josh Mitchell with 3 fouls. Robbie Jansen has 2. Sam Denon also has 2 fouls.
Look at this defense, the 2-3 zone. Now they backed it up a little bit. the Garden inside, and they're daring them to shoot outside because they haven't really made many shots.
No, Community has not shot the ball well at all. I think I would do the same thing. I would pressure them. Mitchell underneath scores. That's nice defense from Zach Anderson, too, just going straight up and bodying against him. Mitchell strong enough to fight through it. 29-24 Community.
There we go. The Community still in a 2-3 zone. They've stayed in the whole way through.
Back on the wing it comes for Russell. Lanehart on the wing. Now it goes baseline. 3 ball. Wow, that's way off the mark from Danny Mendoza. I'm surprised at that, too.
Shot,
He's missed a couple bad, too, and I've seen him shoot the ball very well. So both sides tonight, the shooting hasn't been particularly stellar.
Must be tight or something. I don't know what's going on.
Little give and go with Doty. Floater along the baseline. That missed everything. Rebound by Mitchell up and in. 31-24, the lead for Community, down to 6:40 to go in the third. And again, while it hasn't been pretty for Community, they've managed to get some ugly points and build this lead a little bit. Only a 7-point advantage. Runner by Lanehart. That bangs around it off. Rebound to Jansen. Out to Castaneda, going left to right here. Jansen, baseline to Doty. That wouldn't go. Rebound underneath. And Mitchell tied up by Danny Mendoza and Russell Lanehart. And it will be Parkview basketball.
Seems like Doty can't hit the broadside of a barn.
He hasn't even really been
those shots aren't even close.
No.
I don't know what's going on, but he's really tight.
It's almost like he's waiting too long after he jumps to shoot, like he's pausing in the air and instead of just following through in his regular motion.
Just go ahead and shoot with this. You're right.
There's a steal. Doty with the steal there, and we got a whistle. And
oh my,
double dribble.
He said it bounced off his stomach. He's behind the play and said it bounced off his stomach.
Well, he saw his back too. So in any case, double dribble on Community. I mean,
that was interesting. We've seen some interesting calls.
Yeah, it's
both ways too.
Yep.
It's not.
No, and then one way or the other. It's been an interesting night in a number of areas. So Parkview has it out front. 6 minutes to go in the third. 31-24, the lead for Community. Lanehart down the lane. Tries to force up a shot. That won't go. And the rebound to Jansen.
Good job, Jansen. Getting in and taking that rebound.
Denon on the break, lays it up and in. Boy,
wow, that was nice.
That's creating something there. There was not much there, and he managed to get to the rim anyway. 33-24 Community, and timeout to Parkview.
Good timeout.
Yeah, Don Davidson, the coach for Parkview, noticing things aren't going so smooth for Parkview here to start the second half. 30-second timeout.
It's been 3 buckets to none, and they're coming down again, and he just needs some collect their thoughts, get on the same page, get back in their game plan.
33-24 Community. And see what I mean? You get to halftime and things haven't gone so well. And then it seems like third, fourth quarter, not that they've necessarily started shooting the ball better, but the pace picks up a little. They get out on the break a little bit more. They're working the glass. And before you know it, it's not like they've knocked down 3 or 4 threes or something. But before you know it, it's a 9-point game. And you go, wait, how did that?
Yeah.
When did we get to a 9-point game?
It's amazing. Well, here we go. Parkview bringing the ball in now. 5:39 left in the third quarter.
Let's see if Parkview can do something to get back in this thing here. They're down by 9, not necessarily out of the game by any stretch, but to kind of keep it close here and give themselves some confidence. Along the baseline, West lost it. We got a whistle and a jump ball, and that will be Community basketball.
Even their defense has picked up a little bit. They trapped him with 3 players, causing him to turn the ball over.
Now the Panthers will bring it up. Denon into the front court. Off to Castaneda. Now Doty in the post. Goes to Mitchell. Double team there. Back out to Denon. Jansen for 3 up top. That's way off.
Too fast.
So rushed that one too much.
Yeah, that was really rushed. He said to the coach or something about it. Yeah, that wasn't a good shot. And then
I think he was saying his hands were sweaty too and just didn't have good control of it.
Oh, that's probably true there.
But, I mean, both sides, it hasn't been a great shooting night.
No.
But both teams are hustling. I mean, they're putting everything into it.
Oh, it's good hustle on the court. Look how far he's out of defense.
And that's going to be over and back. Jared Hagan lost control of the basketball. And now we'll go back over to Community. I don't know what's happened to Parkview this half. It's just like they came out of the locker room
now they seem dysfunctional.
Yeah, they played so well in that first half.
Their defense was outstanding the first half.
In the middle, it goes to Jansen. Back outside, Doty. Down the lane, tried to float it up with the left hand. Missed everything on that. It will stay Community basketball.
Oh, somebody must have gotten a hand on it.
33-24 Community, 4:38 to go in the third.
He went up and he was trying to go an underhanded thing and a double clutch thing and gave the defense too much opportunity for the ball.
Castaneda out front. Off to Jansen. Fires. That won't go. Rebound Mitchell, no. Mitchell back up and in. Boy, I'm telling you, we've seen like 5 air balls in the third quarter.
Man, that was crazy. And I don't know if that was walking or not, traveling or not.
I think it was, but
kind of got halfway tripped, but it seemed like it was.
Looked like an extra step. 35-24. And we got a whistle and a foul on Sam Denon. He'll pick up his third. Team first on Community. 4:09 to go in the third.
Oh, his third too now. Sam Denon.
Baseline it goes to West. He just lost it. I don't know where he was going. On a fast break ahead to Doty. Down the lane and lays it in with the
nice
left hand.
Pass. Boy, they got that ball and it hit him on that was like in a Super Bowl pass. Kind of right between two defenders.
37-24 Community. Down to 3:50 to go in the third. Panthers really extending out the defense now. In the post, Anderson. Boy, that's a tough shot. Robbie Jansen took one right in the nose.
I think he got elbowed right in the nose.
So back the way it comes, 37-26 with 3:30 to go in the third. Back up it comes now, right wing, Doty trying to work baseline. And there we called for a charge. So second foul on Keaton, team second on Community.
Well, they're not definitely getting the call, that's for sure.
Well, 11-point lead for Community here, 3:15 to go. Again, let's see if Parkview can get something going offensively. It just hasn't really been there. There's Anderson bucking in the foul, and maybe that's what they need to do. Get that ball inside and work Zach Anderson a little. So the foul is on Josh Mitchell. That will be his fourth.
Oh, it was supposed to have been on Junior. They called it on Josh.
And team third. So Zach Anderson to the free throw line for a 3-point play, and that's good. Well, that's going to make things interesting.
Yeah, Josh wasn't in the play. It was Junior.
37-29. Josh underneath has that block. Back out front. Jansen for three. That's good. Robbie Jansen with a triple.
All right, here they come.
It's his third three of the game. 40-29, the lead for Community. Inside it goes to Anderson, and that's the problem. Once Josh gets three, Josh Mitchell, Anderson can go to town. 40-39, the lead for Community.
Now, what Josh is going to have to do, he's going to have to get on the other side of him and deny the ball to him. Once he gets it, he's got it.
Well, Community holding the ball here, down to 2:30 to go. Doty, double teamed along the baseline, spins out.
Oh, behind the back, that's a costly. That was a dangerous pass.
Jansen in the middle. And we had a whistle and a reach-in foul.
That's one thing about Robbie Jansen. You don't grab the ball out of his hand.
Well, Jared Hagan with his second, team first. Parkview has only had, well, there actually really hasn't been that many fouls called, period, as Danny Mendoza checks in. It's just been on certain people. And it comes to Doty along the baseline. I was looking at that here, seeing total fouls.
Yeah, that's...
Denon along the baseline, ran out of room. Doty for three on the wing. That's good. Triple for Keaton Doty.
He had that nice follow through with his wrist and snap with his fingers. That was the first good shot he shot in a long time.
43-31, down to 1:55 to go in the third. Three ball on the right side won't go, and the rebound down low to Mitchell.
All right, here they come. Well, Parkview in that 2-3 zone. Now they're coming out a little farther. For a while, they were playing back a ways. He's 5-10 feet beyond the arc. His defense now.
Jansen out front, 1:29 to go here in the third. Off it comes to Doty. That's knocked away. On the run down the lane, we got a whistle and a foul on Robbie Jansen. That'll be his third. And team fourth.
Foul on number 32, Robbie Jansen.
And that deflected out of bounds. It will stay Parkview basketball. Well, Coach Lyons rolling the dice and leaving Josh Mitchell in the game because he picked up 4 fouls about half the third quarter to go.
Yeah, and it's, well, I guess he didn't have much choice.
Not really. I mean,
I'd try maybe somebody for a while.
You might want to put Robbie on him and get somebody else in the game for a minute or two here toward the end of the third. Anderson scored in the foul. So Zach Anderson with the bucket. So that's on Robbie Jansen. That's his fourth. And team fifth. So Zach Anderson will head back to the free throw line. So Anderson at the free throw line. That's good. And it's 43-34, the lead for Community. Down to 1:10 to go in the third.
I think I'd put Doty underneath, put Mitchell on the bench for a while. And then, well, he's going to bring in one guy. Boy, look at that. They're extending that defense on man-to-man defense now.
Down to 55 seconds to go in the third. Castaneda, wow, that had some smoke on it that Keaton Doty managed to come down with. Down to 45 seconds to go in the third. Back out to Doty again. Over to Denon. 40 seconds to go. Denon with it again. Down to 30 seconds to go in the third. Really, if you're Community, you could probably do that for most of the fourth quarter, too.
Yeah, I'd consider it very heavily.
Down to 20 seconds to go in the quarter.
Because they're getting the calls inside now, so you're going to have to do something different. Well, Parkview was finally dropped back, and they're just going to wait for the last shot now.
On the quarter, Denon working right side. Inside to Mitchell, has that blocked. Rebound loose. Mitchell at the buzzer, good from the left side for 15 feet. So Josh Mitchell hits the shot. 45-34 is the lead for Community after three.
Third quarter, 45-34.
I think you're right. I think if I was Community, I would set it up for a long play on each shot, make sure I got a layup on the shot.
Yep, 45-34 is the lead for Community. We'll head to the fourth quarter of this 2015-2016 ICC Conference Boys Championship game in just a moment here on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Ricchetti's Cafe and Pizzeria in downtown Coal City is an authentic Italian restaurant that's all about sharing great food in a relaxing atmosphere. Ricchetti's has delicious paninis, sandwiches, calzones, salad, pasta, and of course, their incredible pizza. Plus, you can check out a game on one of their many TVs, and they have Wi-Fi too. Stop by Ricchetti's Cafe and Pizzeria today at 375 South Broadway in Coal City. ACN Representative Pete Treby has a very simple way for you to save money on your monthly bills. All you have to do is go to Pete's website and fill out the free analysis form. Then Pete will show you a detailed way to save money on everything: wireless, satellite TV, high-speed internet, local and long distance, computer support, and coming soon, save money on energy. Go to the sponsors page on this website, Click on ACN Representative Pete Treby's link, fill out the free analysis form, and start saving money today.
Underneath it goes. That layup won't go. Rebound taken away by Jansen. Outlet feed to Doty.
Nice rebound by
Doty
Jansen.
works baseline and lays it in from the left side. So Doty with the bucket. It's now 47-34 Community. Josh Mitchell out of the game.
Looks like
as Will Scott checks in.
Oh, man.
And we got a whistle and a foul underneath. It looked like Junior Castaneda came across and went after that. As we got Castaneda with his first foul. And team sixth.
Yeah.
So Zach Anderson will head to the free throw line. That's a good call there. Junior came down and just actually liked the way Will Scott played defense on him, too. Anderson hits the first. Got another one coming.
I think they should need to watch Anderson putting his shoulder down and shoving the player off.
Well, I mean, he's done that defensively, too. But if they're going to let him do it, then...
Oh, yeah, I did, too.
You got to get around it. So second one here for Anderson, 47-35. That won't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it will be Community basketball.
All right.
47-35 Community, 7:30 to go in the game. I mean, it's been an entertaining championship game.
Parkview is pulling that defense back out a little farther again now. They went back in the third quarter, but they're coming out.
I just hold it right out front, right there, if I'm Community. That's all right. Castaneda back over to Denon. Down to 7:10 to go. Into the lane, into the corner. Castaneda for three. That's good. Junior Castaneda with a triple.
He has a good shot from the corner like that, doesn't he?
That's his first points of the game. 50-35 Community. 6:55 to go. Back the other way. Jansen can't get that to go. Tipped out of bounds. And Community will get it back. Coach Lyons getting after Robbie Jansen, saying, don't be taking any chances. Denon up for the Panthers.
Slow the ball down.
Working baseline. And we got a whistle and a jump ball. And it will stay with Community here. 6:46 to go.
That's a lot of time on that clock yet, isn't it?
Zach Anderson has done his job tonight, too, by the way. He's played big.
Oh, he sure has.
Doty into the lane, fires. That's way off. And
he didn't even hit the rim.
Anderson.
And what are they shooting for?
Hagen back to the front court. There's Mendoza. Boy, that's way too easy. Danny Mendoza from about 7 feet, and nobody stepped up to stop it.
Nobody. He got that in the left side of the lane there. A little short jump shot, 7 feet out, and nothing but net.
50-37. Baseline, Will Scott. Out front to Doty. Now Denon. Junior Castaneda for three. That rattles around and out. And back the other way.
Hagen with the rebound.
Parkview down to 5:55 to go. 50-37 the lead for Community. And Will just went right after Anderson, but you don't want to commit the 17th foul 10 feet away from the basket. So we got one in the bonus for Parkview. Last couple of times down the floor, they've really whacked Anderson too. That time around, he got cracked right in the nose.
Well, Will did his job.
That's what I'm saying. You have to do it. You have to pick and choose your spots, though.
Yeah, the coach was telling him, if you're behind him, you can't go for the ball.
Right. Free throw here from Anderson. That's good. Boy, Zach has really done a nice job of the free throw line, too, for a big guy.
Yeah, he's kept them in the game, period.
50-38 Community. He is 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Good shooting for the big guy. Misses the second, but Mendoza with the rebound goes behind the back to Anderson, who lays it in. Nice play from Mendoza. 50-40, the lead for Community. Down to 5:40 to go in the game. Off it comes to Denon. Back up top to Doty. I'll swing it around. Denon along the baseline. That's the feed picked up by Doty. Jansen in the lane, fires and scores from
out like that about
40 the wing. Down the lone go. Rebound tipped out. And controlled now by Hayden. Oh, when it's going right, I guess.
Yeah, he didn't play it that way. He was going to complain to the referee, and then it went in.
52-43, down to 4:50 to go. Castaneda back out front to Doty, and I would do this if I'm Coach Lyons in community. Down to 4:38 to go.
All right, if we go man, then Keaton Doty's got to take it inside of Jansen.
Back outside Doty, down the lane, and we've got one ref says travel, one ref says blocking foul. Parkview has had one foul called on them with 4:29 to go in the game. Now the foul on Austin. Wait.
That was only their second foul,
okay.
And that was debated.
Keaton Doty at the free throw line?
Why is that?
That shouldn't be happening.
It's not a shooting foul, was it? I guess they're calling it a shooting foul.
I certainly didn't think it was a shooting foul.
I didn't either.
So free throw bangs off, no good for Doty, and they'll have another one coming.
Boy, you got to make free throws.
Whoa.
I don't understand that at all. I guess they thought he was picking it up to swing around to shoot.
I guess. Second free throw good for Doty. And it's 53-43 with 4:29 left. Inbounds pass taken up. Lanart on the break. Ahead to Anderson. And he'll lay it up and in. Zach Anderson with the bucket. 53-45, down to 4:15 to go.
The defense has come out. I think they're going to go man-to-man. They are. Man-to-man to try to stop the full court or the stalling game.
Doty off to Jansen. Jansen gets a step down the lane, missed the layup. And back the other way comes Parkview on the run. Down the lane, runner at the free throw line. That won't go. And the rebound to Doty. Outlet pass ahead to Robbie Jansen on the break, and he'll lay it up and in.
Left-handed, nice job.
55-45 community. Down to 3:40 to go. And bucket and the foul is Zach Anderson scores.
What
and the
in
foul
the world was Junior doing?
I don't know. It's Junior Castaneda's
couldn't even reach his waist.
And Anderson to the line. I'm not real sure why community is pressing. The only thing that's resulted in is Zach Anderson getting a boatload of layups. Free throw here is good. So Josh Mitchell back in for community with 3:39 to go. He's got 4 fouls. Robbie Jansen's got 4. 3:39 left. Well, you'll take that if you're community. If you could sit Josh Mitchell and still be up by 7 with 3.5 minutes left, you'll take it.
Yeah, you're right.
Denon gets a step down the lane, throws it away. And back up on the run comes Parkview. That won't go. We got a whistle and a foul. I don't know. That's really, really late if it's on Keaton Doty. So that'll be his third. And team 9th. And to the free throw line goes Russell Lanart.
Hey, what, I get down this stall thing, and I give the ball to Mitchell now and take against Anderson.
Free throw good by Russell Lanart. Oh, another one coming. Well, it's been an interesting fourth quarter, 55-49 community. The foul count is 9 fouls on community and 2 on Parkview for the second half.
That's
3:24 to go in the game.
2.
So community trying to work through it as much as they can, but at some point, the fouls rack up. So right now, Russell Lanehart will be back at the line for one more free throw. If he does make that, it would make the lead a 5-point lead for community.
And once again, community not playing smart on offense either. When they get the ball and spread it out, they're not taking and working the ball around for a while and looking for an easy layup. They're throwing up a shot. I'm trying to power it in there.
I still go back to I'm not really sure why they're pressing. They're in foul trouble.
I don't understand that at all.
They're in foul trouble already. You've got 2 guys with 4 fouls, and all they're doing is putting Zach Anderson underneath the hoop and shooting layups.
They keep shooting layups.
over and over and over.
Yeah. Anderson, they take him out for a strawberry shake.
Boy,
that
kid, let's see.
He's got to have like 40 points.
He has 25 of Parkview's 49 points.
25 of them.
I mean, he has come to play tonight, no doubt. And he has shot the ball magnificently from the free throw line.
Oh, yeah.
Really has. Free throw here, no good. So Lanehart misses the second. Down to 3:15 to go in the game. 55.
Parkview coming way
49.
out on defense now.
And that's knocked out of bounds. I'm
That's
telling you,
amazing.
there is a ton of body contact. And
the slapping the ball and not a single foul.
I don't know. So 55-49 is the lead for Community. Play it in here. Boy, Parkview just keeps trying to crawl back in it. And it comes to Denon. Out front to Castaneda. Down to 3:05 to go. Castaneda backs it up. Now working right side. And there's a bad pass.
Double dribble.
On the run. That blocked by Denon out of bounds. And Parkview will get it back.
Boy, he's smiling because he picked the ball up and started dribbling again. Right in the middle of the dribble.
So Parkview will play it in. 2:53 to go. Down 6. In the corner it goes for West.
Now, Panthers back in their 2-3 zone or 3-2 zone maybe.
2:45 to go. A 6-point lead for Community. Baseline it goes for West again.
Each one taking their time now.
Now low. That won't go. And the rebound to Jansen.
Jansen's played a nice game too.
Robbie Jansen pushes it ahead to Castaneda down the baseline. Doty got fouled there too and laid it in at nothing.
Well, they're not calling a single foul on them.
Not a thing. 57-49 the lead for Community. Oh, there's a nice move, but Lanehart couldn't finish. And we got a jump ball. It'll be possession Parkview. To tell you the truth, they're not really calling much of anything anywhere.
You might be right.
I mean,
that.
just at all.
And right now, that might be advantage to Panthers because they don't need fouls.
On the baseline, West trying to work inside. He'll fire and score. It's 57-51.
Look at this defense coming way out here across the line now.
On the 1:55 to go. Castaneda tracks it down in the corner. Out front to Jansen. Back to Denon. In the post. Mitchell working. Back up top, Denon. Now Doty with it. 1:40 left. Community doing a nice job of just being patient. Jansen off to Denon. Outside to Jansen again. We had a whistle. Well, they called a hand check, but that's only been going on for about the entire game.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. So the foul on Austin West, that'll be his first. I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm actually okay with the hand check personally. I don't really like that they took that out of the game, but
yeah, I don't know that I like that either. It makes it hard on the defense.
Well, the problem for Parkview now is they have to go a long way to get to the bonus. I mean, there's 1:15 to go.
Yeah, they've only got 3 fouls.
Then down the lane, that deflected out of bounds.
Oh, come
And
on.
that will be Parkview basketball. All right. So Parkview Christian will get it back, although I'm not really sure why Sam Denon is dribbling to the hoop. But on a 1:05 to go. Parkview can get a little bit closer here. Anderson underneath. He'll lay it in. And it's 57-53. Denon into the front court. Down to 50 seconds to go. Mitchell holds, and we got a whistle and a foul on Anderson. That will be his
That's why I don't
Second.
understand why they don't do that more often. Give it to him against Anderson. Anderson can't move.
Well, and at that point, he's coming out with the foul. And
Yeah.
they're trying to get fouls now. Down to 45 seconds to go. Across to Castaneda. If you're Parkview, you've got a foul pretty soon. Down to 38 seconds to go, and there's a whistle out front.
They can't buy a foul.
Well, you're almost going to have to tackle somebody.
So, they want a foul called.
Danny Mendoza with his third, team fifth. And it comes to Denon. Down to 35 seconds to go. Denon holds, down to 30 seconds to go. And we got a whistle, and you can pick any number of like 3 or 4 guys there. They were so low on fouls. They've been fouling straight for about a minute, and they're still not there.
Yeah, they still got another foul yet. This next foul, they'll get it.
It's the foul on Mendoza. And it comes back out front.
You got to wait till he gets the ball.
And a whistle and a foul on, I believe that's Zach Anderson. That'll be his third.
Well, now you got to make the free throws now.
Yeah, and
that's not.
Boy, has that been interesting this year. And he misses the free throw. Down to 25 seconds to go. And a timeout with Community leading 57-53. Well, you got to make free throws. Full timeout to Parkview as Community leads it by 4. Should be an interesting one down the stretch. 57-53. The Panthers lead. Back with more of the fourth quarter in just a moment here on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Quigley Technology Services is your local source for computer help. They have built numerous websites, including ours, here at the Christian Internet Sports Network. Quigley Technology Services also specializes in virus removal, so your computer will get back to full speed now. And you can trust them for first-class computer repair, including free local pickup and delivery, plus on-site service, including after hours. Contact Quigley Technology Services at 815-293-7844 or stop by at quigtech.com. That's QUIG-tech.com.
Teresa's Styling Salon in Wilmington is a casual, family-friendly salon that caters to people of all ages. Teresa's provides everything from haircuts to perms to manicures, and they can highlight or color your hair for that special look. Teresa's is located in the Southgate Plaza on Water Street in Wilmington. Call today for an appointment at 815-476-1955. That's 815-476-1955.
So 25 seconds left. It's 57-53.
Well,
the lead for Community, and Parkview has an opportunity here.
Yeah, they didn't make the free throw, and Parkview's got a shot here now. Here we go.
And it comes to Hagan. Down to 20 seconds to go. Off the right side, Lanehart. He's going to throw up a 3. That's off the mark. The rebound to Denon. And he's going to be fouled with 12 seconds left.
Why did he shoot that?
I think I think when he got Doty in the air,
he hoped to get a
he was hoping that Doty would come down and he'd get a foul.
Well,
but Keaton actually did a pretty good job of staying out of that.
Yeah, he did. And what he should have done was go into Doty if he wanted to get that instead of just going around him. But Doty did a nice job, you're right, of staying off of there.
Well, Sam Denon at the line. He hits the first. And he'll have one more coming. 58-53 is the lead for Community. Boy, Parkview, man, this has been one good game.
If you're them, why don't you just take the ball down and give it to Anderson right away? Just throw it to him.
59-53. Well, now you need a 3. 2's not going to help you. Down to 10 seconds to go. 8 seconds. 7. 3 on the wing. That's not going to go, and that's going to do it. Denon with the rebound. He's going to dribble it out, and that'll do it. 59-53 is the final as Community wins it here tonight. It was interesting. I'll give Parkview a boatload of credit.
And what about Anderson? Man, did he ever have a game?
Anderson, I don't know how many rebounds he had, but that kid, my goodness.
He had 7 rebounds.
That's it? Wow.
Yeah, he had 7 of them. They didn't have that many rebounds.
He had to have about 30 points.
Oh, he had to have. He had a mammoth game, just a huge
Boy,
game.
that kid, he was just a beast. And Community got into some foul trouble, and it didn't get any better in the second half. But congratulations to Parkview, first of all, on getting here to the championship game. And by the way, the inaugural season of the ICC conference tournament. And not only that, but these two teams are kind of two teams relatively new to this particular conference.
Yes, they are.
It used to be the South Shore Christian Conference. I think they're going to have prayer or something here. And if they do, you know what? We'll take a quick break. We'll come back, figure out your final totals. We'll come back and give you the final scoring totals here in just a moment on the Christian Internet Sports Network.
Phelan Acres Bible Church is the perfect place if you are looking for a church to call home. They have services every week, including Sunday school at 9:45, morning worship at 11, and Wednesday night prayer meetings at 7. Phelan Acres Bible Church is located at 26009 Willow Lane in Wilmington, Illinois. And for more information, call 815-476-7818. That's 815-476-7818. If you need something done around your house, chances are Beth's Busy Bees can get it done. They specialize in residential and commercial cleaning, but they can also do lawn care, small home remodeling and repair jobs, and even things like caregiving. Beth's Busy Bees is a small family-owned business, and they will treat you right every time. Call 815-685-9111 for Beth's Busy Bees today. Warren's Collision Center is your hometown body shop specializing in top-of-the-line customer service. Warren's accepts all insurance companies, and they offer free estimates, certified technicians, and a lifetime written warranty. Plus, Warren's will set you up with a rental car while your vehicle is in the shop. So the next time you need work done on your vehicle, call my good friend Warren at 815-458-3300 or stop by Warren's Collision Center at 242 North Front Street in Braidwood. You can also check them out online at warrenscollision.com. Warren's Collision Center, where they care beyond the repair.
Back here at the Christian Internet Sports Network, Community wins it tonight 59-53 over Parkview. Final scoring totals, first of all, for Parkview Christian, Jared Hagan with 6 points on 2 3-point field goals. Austin West had 6 points, including 1 3. He was 1 of 2 from the line. Danny Mendoza with 4 points. Russell Lanehart with 10 tonight, including 4 of 6 in the free throw line. Zach Anderson with 27 points tonight. 27 points. Give me a second here. He was 7 of 11 from the free throw line, too. Wow, that guy just played a whale of a game. Parkview, 3 of 11 from three-point range. For Community tonight, Junior Castaneda with 1 3-point field goal. Sam Denon had 8 points. He was 4 of 4 from the line. Robbie Jansen with 13, hit a couple of huge threes early in this game. Ended up with 3 3-point field goals. Josh Mitchell with 16 points tonight despite getting in foul trouble real early. He was 0 for 2 from the line. Keaton Doty with 19 points, including 1 3. He was 2 of 5 from the free-throw line. Community was 5 of 10 from three-point range. I'll pass off to you for our final rebounding totals.
All right, rebounding. First of all, for Parkview, we had Russell Lanehart with 3. Jared Hagan had 4. Jack Swenson had 2. Austin West had 3. Danny Mendoza had 1. And Zach Anderson had 7 for a total of 20 rebounds. For Community Christian, Junior Castaneda had 2. Sam Denon had 1. Keaton Doty, 6. Josh Mitchell had 11. And Robbie Jansen had 7 for a total of 27. So rebounding went to Community, 27-20 for the evening.
Yeah, and for the night, Community wins it 59-53 over Parkview. The last couple of times these teams have met, it's been like that, where it's been a 10-point game or so. And, you know, when they get to that point, yeah, you're right. It was crazy. When you get to that point down the stretch, it's just that.
Did you get an owner's manual when you're still saving up? I got it to see, but I'd like to be able to at least know what the
Well, we we got a little bit of business over here, so we'll just carry on a little bit. But it's been a great game, 59-53, the championship game, and the big stories of the night was, first of all, for Zach Anderson for Parkview, 27 points and 7 rebounds, fantastic game. Robbie Jansen, I think, was a great contributor for Community Christian. When they needed a shot, he took it inside and it was a little short 7 to 10 foot jump shots. Got it, did some fantastic rebound when they needed it. And then, of course, Keaton Doty. Keaton, boy, his shot was off tonight, but it didn't stop him from playing his heart out. And he did a lot of nice drives to the bucket. So Keaton deserves a little attention there as well.
All right, our final tonight, 59-53. Big thank you to everyone at the Illinois Christian Conference for allowing us to come over and broadcast this tonight. Maybe we can turn this into kind of a yearly thing here at the conference. I know Families of Faith has hosted it this year, and they might host it. I think they are going to host it again next year. It's a beautiful facility.
Yeah, it's a great facility.
And Kenton and everyone here at Families of Faith has done just an outstanding job this week of making sure everything was first class and ready to go. And not only us, but all of the schools, the conference in general, really appreciate the effort that was put into putting on this tournament. Putting on a tournament of this size is very difficult to do. And all of these teams, or most of them, will be in ACSI tournaments. The girls' tournament is next week. We'll have probably half of our conference represented there. And probably at least half the conference will be in the boys' tournament here in a few weeks. So basketball not over, but the conference is. And it's been a good year.
So some of them are going to the ACSI?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see they're going to
probably
advance
about half of them.
for the state tournament then. Fantastic.
All right, we'll wrap things up here tonight. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the coverage here tonight. We'll see you down the road. We actually will be at the NCSAA National Championship Tournament in Ohio at Mount Vernon Nazarene University coming up here the first week of March. I'll also be down to the NACA National Championships in Tennessee, too, with last week of February. So be sure to be checking for that. Congratulations to Community. 59-53, they win the boys' conference championship. The girls' conference championship went to Romeoville over Fafka. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Thanks for listening. You've been listening to the ICC Conference Championship Tournament on the Christian Internet Sports Network.